Hey guys, it's Mia. Um, I almost said lo-fi, like it's it's lo-fi night edits, and then I was like, that's just fucking cringe. Um, Sorry, it's Mia. We're doing the animation tutorial. I had some requests. Okay, I had one request to do this to show how I do my animations. I hope this is helpful. I've recorded this like 4 times. This is like the 5th time actually, trying to record like my voice to like put yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's been something, that's sure, something, yeah. Yeah, so I hope this works this time. But we're just gonna get into it because alright, actually we're not, because I'm gonna change this. I feel like my background isn't professional enough, you know? I don't I I didn't even remember that's what it was. Okay, let's just fix it. That looks good. Yeah. Okay. And it matches the blue. Okay. So we're gonna do animations today. I'm just gonna show you, let's see. I think I'm doing 4. Like I said, I've done this like 4 times, so having to do it again is not very fun, but it's okay because I really hope this is like helpful to people that are trying to animate on videostar. Before we get into it though, I want to say something that's kind of important. Besides like eyes, I recommend trying to find art or manga that has a solid background, or something that's like the same color, or if it's like the same color around their head. If you're or like wherever you're animating, legs, you know, things in the background, whatever, just trying to make sure it's like the right color, because you're gonna be masking this stuff, and on videostar, okay, you can do it so you won't need to do that, but you have to like redraw where your mask moved, you know, because you're moving a picture that has something under it that isn't there. So you would have to redraw, and you can do that on videostar. It's much easier on After Effects. My After Effects runs like, I have a dinosaur laptop and it just doesn't run. So, but yeah, it's like easy. It's not easy on there, but it's easier to like draw on there and like do things. You can do it on here, there's tutorials, but it's not what I'm going to be showing you to do today. Again, it doesn't really matter because, I don't know, you're going to be doing, if you're using transitions and stuff, sometimes you don't even notice, like, animations, it's kind of like subtle stuff. That's what I do, at least. But yeah, it's not perfect, my methods aren't perfect, it's like a combination of things I've learned from, like, YouTube, and I've just kind of, like, made them my own kind of thing, so I'm just going to show you to do that. We're going to do this first. I guess this is like the first technique. It's a stupid way to put it, but this is what I use primarily now for like art. For manga, I have a different kind of thing that I can show you, that I'm going to show you after this, but for now, this is what we're going to do, and let's get into it. Dude, okay, so I just spent like 10 minutes trying to get rid of that home button, like at the bottom, you know, like the little bar of white. I figured it out, but I can't leave this app now, so that's kind of funny. Okay, I was like, where did it go? Right, so we're gonna do the eyes. Let's just do it. I've done this like many times. Okay, so first thing you're gonna do, put in your photo, import your photo, you know, that thing. Now go into the second layer, put it again, third layer, do it again. Also, this picture is from kadeart. I'm on her Patreon. You guys should really check her out. She's really talented. So, yeah. Okay. Now you're gonna go to the second layer, add mask, go up here, tap that little magnifying glass, and we're gonna erase the bottom part of the eye. So you want to get all this here. If you want to make your brush, I guess it's a brush, I don't know. smaller, just use this right here, and you can change the size if you're trying to get into like places that are smaller. Basically, it doesn't have to be perfect. If there's like things like on this photo, there's the eyeliner on the bottom, make sure you get those because you want to be able to move those too to, like, you know, simulate an eye blink or whatever. If you're gonna do just one eye, then don't do both eyes, just do the one. Alright, so once you've done that, looks pretty good. You're gonna go up here and press this like invert button, and then now it's just the bottom of the eyes. Now to go to the third layer, add mask, go up here again. This time we're gonna erase the top of the eye, including the eyelashes. So just like I said, it doesn't really have to be perfect. With animation on videostar especially, and just in general, I think you kind of have to play around with things to get them looking, you know, how you want them to. So don't get discouraged if it looks like bad the first time. You're still learning, and it's a process. You gotta practice to get better. I'm still not very good, but you know, compared to my first, I got a little better each time. If there's hair like here, you see how there's hair here, just don't erase it, go around it. I don't know, I just think it looks better. I always leave a little bit of skin, like eyelid. I don't know why, I just think it looks, I don't know. Like, see that line, you know, where the eye, when you open your eye, it kind of has that there. I leave that. I don't go all the way up. Again, I don't really know why I just don't, and I haven't been doing it, so I'm not gonna do it now. But yeah, just, and if you mess up, you can invert and, oh shit, no. If you mess up, go up here to this, you see the eraser, and you can add back. See? Versus erase. Oh. Do it however you want to do it. Whatever makes you happy, do it. So again, this isn't going to be like perfect because I'm not taking my time doing this, but you can really like take your time and like get the shape you want after playing around with it. It's not going to be like a really, I mean, it can be, but it won't look as good if it's just a really fast process, you know, like I'm doing right now. This is just an example though, so it's fine. Okay, and you're going to invert again. Up in this corner, invert. Oh wait, sorry. Invert. Make sure you're on the erase and it looks like that. You've got your transparent background. Alright, so now once you've done that, you're going to go into edit keyframes for the second layer, show all layers, go to the end of your clip, put a keyframe for the path, and then you want to pick where you want him or her or whoever, their eyes to be closed. So that's, I'm going to say like 15, like around the center. And then you're going to go up here, right here, and you're going to move that up, the bottom eye up, see? So then you can see that it's moving. Sometimes, like this photo just, oh sorry, third layer again, show other layers. This is the third layer now, which is the top eye. Go to 15, go down until the eyes are closed, and that's literally it. Well, okay, I didn't, if you do what I just did and forgot to like put a keyframe at the end, just center the layer. There you go. You just have to play around because you can, okay, you see like right here, you can see some of the mask under, so I don't like that. So I'm gonna go back and pull this down. Oh, that's the wrong, we're gonna, oh my god, I can't, okay. We're gonna pull this down. There you go. Now you won't get that. Yeah, that's the blink. It's nothing too crazy, I don't believe. There you go. So now we're gonna do what I used to do, but you can still use this. I think it's more useful for like manga and stuff like that. because you'll see. Okay, so this is kind of like not a lot of colors, and it's not as like depth as this. Does that make sense? Not as detailed. But that's fine because what we're about to do, you know. So get that, right? Go to multi-layer, add it here, then add it to the 5th layer. And what we're gonna do is add a mask. And okay. There's this app, I almost forgot to mention this. We're erasing the eyelashes, by the way. But if you're having a hard time with like quality of photos, there's this app called Rimini. I use it. I have a subscription with it. It uses AI to like enhance photo quality. It really helps for like animation and stuff because you don't get this like really pixelated, blurry, and you can't even tell like what's what. I recommend checking that out. It only gives you like a few tries per like few hours, but if you get the subscription, then it's like unlimited. Okay, so once you do that, right, invert it, and then you can always go back in. Like I made some mistakes here with like too much white. You can just go back in and kind of clean it up. So that's what I'll do. Right, that's fine. Done. Alright, now we're gonna do the 4th layer, add that photo again, add mask, go to the magnifying glass, and this time we're gonna erase the eye. Okay, so once you've done that, again, it doesn't really have to be perfect. You can go back in like I'm gonna do here and kind of clean it up a bit. Oh, and not do what I just did. Right? Okay, so once you've done that and you're happy kind of with what you have, don't invert it, just leave it like this. Right? And then done. Now, you're gonna wanna go to the 3rd layer and you're gonna add a color layer up here. Do the eyedropper and get a color that's like close to the eye and like the skin, you know, like the skin, because this is going to be the eyelid, so you want to get one that's like, it's kind of hard, but I'm sure you guys can do it. Alright, so I don't really like that color. I feel like it's too light, so I'm going to try one more time. It's really like trial and error with this. It looks the same, right? Okay, so sometimes you can see that the right eye, well, I suppose it's the left, but it's whatever, doesn't matter. The right eye, the color is different. So with situations like this, I would usually like animate one eye and then do the other separately because they're different colors because of the art. But I'm not going to do that for, you know, time's sake. But literally, if you're going to do that, it's really easy. You just do what I'm doing now, but just do it for one eye and then do the other one. Use your extra layers here, if that makes sense. If you guys have questions about that, just, you know, ask. But yeah, it's not going to be perfect right now because of that issue, but it's fine. Go into the 3rd layer. Options, show 1 and 5. So this is going to be the eyelid layer. So we're going to make this little block, kind of use the rotation tool down here, and you're gonna match it up to the like angle of the eyes because it's gonna be the eyelid. So you want to make it like that, kind of play around with it. You can like, you know, be like, oh, that'll work. I don't know. Yeah, so once you've done that, go back, go to the 5th layer, edit keyframes, show all layers. And you're gonna wanna do the same thing, path here, like we did for the other one, and then we'll do 15 again. And you're gonna wanna use this again, move that eyelash down to the bottom of the eye. So right to the bottom, and then it's gonna move back up. See that? Now, you can leave it right here, and then when you go to your 3rd layer, like we're gonna do now, and you know, do that, it'll mark it for you. But you're gonna want to do the same thing, bring it down like that, And then once it brings it's up again, do it like that again. You can also just make a keyframe there. So now you can see that you have the blink. Yeah. Again, that one eye, it's bothering me, but I'm not gonna go in and do it. I just do it separately and just match like the time, you know. We did at 15, so do it at 15 there too. So yeah, but that's like what I would use for like manga and stuff, because it has that like solid kind of color, but you could use the other one too. But this is just another way to do it, if you don't want to do it the other way. But yeah, let's... I'm telling you, this is the third time, more than the third time that I've recorded this, but it keeps like erroring because I don't have storage on my phone, like my screen recording. It's really pissing me off. But what we're gonna be doing now is like the eye movement, you know, like the, you know, eyes moving. Okay, I hope that explains it. This is like not, I'll be honest, this is like not the best way to do this. I don't know another way. I'm sure you could find another way to do it. I should probably explain what I'm doing. Alright, so I put one photo, one of it, the first layer, right? And then I put it in layer 5. Also, I'm sorry if you hear like yelling. It's literally my brother and I can't do shit about it, so we're just gonna have to ignore that. So yeah, if he's yelling, like, just ignore it. Just please try. I know it's hard. Trust me, I live with it. So we're gonna go to the 5th layer to add a mask, right? And then we're gonna go to the magnifying glass again, and you're just gonna erase the iris, you know, with the pupil and everything. Do that, invert it, kind of, oh, well, don't do that. You can like kind of clean it up a bit, doesn't really matter. Leave it like that, done, right? Now we're gonna do 5 again, copy, layer 5, do solid color, do the solid color, like you look up solid color, it'll be right there. Do the thingy here, the little arrow, do the eyedropper, and pick the color of the eyeball. And then you're just gonna go in here, and then put a path towards the end, and do the same thing. That's just put a path for now. It's like I said, it's not perfect. You can see mine is not perfect at freaking all, but you can like kind of like, I like resize it, so I'll make it bigger. And sometimes it hides like where it's messed up. Like you can, obviously I'm not going to do right now because I'm trying to do this kind of quickly, but what I do right now is you can see that I kind of got some of the top of the eyelash, so I'd go back into my mask and fix it, but I'm not going to do that right now because time and storage in my phone. But yeah, that's what you do. And the colors, if you're going to do both eyes and move both eyes, I suggest doing them like this process twice. So mask one of the irises, and then do the other one like a completely different layer, because and just match them, because the colors on a lot of photos, like the eyes, like are different on each side, so it's not going to be the exact same. So that's why you want to do that. See, and then you have to fix this here because you made it bigger. Just put it back where it's supposed to be, to the best of your ability. Again, like you're gonna be doing transitions most of the time with stuff like this, so you really don't even notice. It's just subtle things. But yeah, basically you just kind of put it where you want to put it, and it just moves. Again, this isn't good because I'm not spending a lot of time on it. That's like literally it. That's how you do it. Again, I'm sorry for the yelling. It's actually like the worst, but yeah, that's it. This is the last animation I'm gonna do. Again, if you have like other ones that you've seen, I really don't know many others. Oh yeah, like body, I can like do that, like hands, maybe, possibly. Okay, so again, what we're gonna do for this one is you're just gonna add it to the first layer, and then add it again to the 5th layer, oh my god, and then add mask. Again, this is where the solid background, this is where solid background is most important, or at least same color kind of throughout. Background is most important because you're literally moving this mask and you're masking the entire head, right? So it kind of has to be the same color because you're not doing like the drawing on top of it, like drawing so it looks, you get what I mean. I think you get it. Okay, so it doesn't have to be perfect. With this one, it's a little weird because of these back head, because you want to just get the head, not the neck. It's a little weird because of these back hair pieces, but you just got to really get in close and like just, you know, be kind of precise. It doesn't have to be exactly precise, but you know, to an extent it needs to be like you know, get everything, and it has to be like kind of the shape of the hair here. The head, you're literally just gonna erase, you know, this part here, and don't get the like the shadow because that's like the neck. It's just shadow of the neck, and you just want to get like the jaw. I think I accidentally got that. If you do that, just press this little eraser up here and you can like add back what you took by accident. But yeah, you just erase the head, get the hair. Again, it doesn't have to be exact. Mine is not exact, especially up here, like who cares? But like down here where it's gonna be, you know, moving with the neck, I would get really close, so it's like harder to like see. You're still gonna be able to see that you did stuff here, but like I said, transitions, movement, you're not really gonna, it's very subtle, unless you're doing like velocity where it's like no shakes kind of thing. Does that make sense? I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and you know, do this, and it's just what we've been doing. You're just gonna, you know, get the hair on the sides here, get the head, just the head, don't get the neck, get the hair here, just get the head. But I'm gonna do that really fast, and then I'll be back. Once you've done that, you're just gonna invert it again, and like I said, see, I still have some white, but I have a solid background, so it doesn't really matter. And then done, and then go to 4, copy, 5, and then do solid color again like you did for the eye back there. Get the background or whatever's closest to the head area. Go back to 5, show all layers, go to the end, make a path here and make a rotation path, and then go to the beginning, and then you're gonna like play around with it. You see like the head there, like we're gonna fix that. So you see like there's still like white, like where the head is, like the white where you can see it on the shirt. If you're having that issue, just go back in the mask and just like erase the white more, like to the best of your ability. Yeah, that's good enough, you know. Once you do that, just copy it again, just replace the content and copy the 5th layer again, and then go back. So you can see like it's better in that area. You can't really notice. That's the head movement. Literally you just move like the rotation, right, to wherever you want. And sometimes I'll like resize the head, like I'll make this head bigger to cover like places like where the neck doesn't meet, but this one's like fine. I think that's fine. So you do that, that's it, literally that's it. Create, there's that. And then if you want to like fix that, obviously you want to, up there, literally what I do is I'll just go in and just zoom until it's not there anymore. And then again, mine isn't perfect, obviously, because you can see some white there where I didn't get the mask fully, but you just really want to get as close to that hair, like without the background, as you can. And it might take a bit because mine doesn't look good because I didn't take that long, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And you just zoom in and then you won't even see that anymore. So that's like really it. I guess we'll go through them again. So there's the blink, the other blink, the eye movement, and then the head. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. It's like really actually horrible. Like I'm like rewatching these, I'm like, wow, they're really bad. But I hope it's helpful. Like just practice if you're having trouble, and like if you need to like you know, just rewind and like mute me, and then just slow it down if you need help that way. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.